Alright, let's look at the practice exam 3, problem number 3. Alright, so we want to prove this identity. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, first I'm going to let y be hyperbolic cosine inverse of x. Alright. Again, I don't like inverse functions, so I'm going to just rewrite it as hyperbolic cosine of y is equal to x. Right? And remember the definition of hyperbolic cosine of y would be e to the y plus e to the negative y all over 2, and this is equal to x. Alright, then I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. Right, so you have e to the y plus e to the negative y is equal to 2x. Alright, so since I don't like to have a negative power, so an easy way to get rid of it is multiply through by e to the y. Alright, this way you have e to the y squared. Alright, e to the y times e to the negative y, these are reciprocal of each other, so you're just going to get 1. And then you have 2x times e to the y. Alright, so I'm going to just move this guy over to the other side so that all the terms are on the left hand side. So subtract 2x times e to the y. You're going to get this. So you have e to the y squared minus 2x times e to the y plus 1 is equal to 0. Alright, then pretend that e to the y is just a single variable. You can view this as, so pretend that this is, capital X. And this is, say, capital X. Alright, then you can see that this is really a quadratic equation. So you have x squared minus 2 little x, capital X, right, plus 1 equal to 0. Right? So this is a quadratic equation where a value is 1 because the coefficient of x squared is 1. And b is a little tricky, but the b is just the coefficient of x, so it's a negative 2x. Negative 2x, right? And the c is equal to, c is just a constant term, so it's just 1. Alright, so we can use the quadratic formula to solve for x. So x is going to be equal to, right, negative b, so it's a 2x, right, plus or minus square root of, right, b squared, so it's a negative 2 squared will be 4x squared minus 4 times a times c, so 4 times 1 is 4, right, divided by 2a, 2 times 1, so it's going to be 2, right. Then if you factor out 4, square root of 4, so that would be 2, you're going to get this. So here's the 2 here, factored out from x, right. Then you have a plus or minus. Right, if you pull that out, you're going to have a square root, right? So square root of 4 is gone because we pulled it out. So you have that and the same thing. So you're going to have 1 left, negative 1 left over, and divide by 2. All right, then we can cancel 2 on top and 2 on the bottom. So you end up getting, right, x plus or minus square root of x squared minus 1. Right? So remember that the x is originally e to the y, and x minus square root of x squared minus 1 is just too small. So you can actually pick the positive one. So we're going to keep the positive one, not the negative one. All right. So therefore, you're going to get this. Right. So by quadratic formula, we found that e to the y is equal to x plus square root of x squared minus 1. All right. Then after that, you just need to take the natural log of both sides. All right. Natural log of e to the y, since natural log and e exponential functions are inverses of each other, you're just going to get y, right, which is what we're looking for. Remember that y is inverse hyperbolic cosine of x. So you have natural log of x plus square root of x squared minus 1, right, which is the inverse hyperbolic cosine of x. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.